How much money do you make?
Next one.
Oh, that's a very personal question.
Start again. Wait, sorry. How much are you talking about? Whoa. Listen, yo.
How much money do you make?
Am I meant to say?
That's a cheeky question.
Ooh. Everyone asks that. A month? A week? A year?
A year.
Me personally or the company turnover?
Bit of both, go for it.
I'm not going to give an exact figure, but I would say 6 figures.
So last year we made £100,000 in revenue.
My business makes circa 50, 60k.
Per year it changes each year, but I'd say around £20,000.
Turnover is about 1.5 million annually.
Well, it entirely depends, and it's not a thing to tell, it's a secret.
Ooh, how much money? Not a lot, to be honest.
My business makes 7 figures.
Oh, it's so hard to talk about money, isn't it?
The business turns over about 2.5 million a year.
I won't reveal my earnings just because my accountant isn't here, but I make enough to be happy, and I think that's what I've learned kind of now in business, perhaps in my later years, is kind of earning as much as what you need to earn in order to do what you would like to do.
Around 10k a year.
I can make anywhere between, say, 4,000 a month to about 200 a month.
I have a turnover of over £250,000.
At the moment I make, I would say it's under 100,000 a year.
I couldn't even tell you, probably about 25k. I don't even know.
I would know by the end of the year, but last year I made £70,000.
We're on track for about 1.5 million revenue.
So we are just under the 100k mark.
Oh, do I have to disclose that?
You don't have to.
I won't disclose that. That's private.
It's my first year. I started this January, so I just broke over 100k.
It's very, it varies.
The business turns over anywhere from like 80 to 100 grand per month.
In the last 12 months I've earned £90,000.
20k a year, about, yeah.
Ooh, well, it's been growing. All I will say is on average 6k a month so far.
Turnover of the business is over 2 million.
100 and 150,000 a year.
Oh gosh, that does tend to vary depending on how much bookings I have. But in a year, I could probably make about 10,000.
I'm looking at around just over 10 at the end of the year.
10 million?
Oh God, I wish. No, 10,000.
Me, I'm at around 60,000 per year. My business revenue around 250k.
Grace, 47,000.
I've got an annual turnover of 105k.
We make no money. We have no revenue. We are pre-revenue at the moment, but we're in a beta hoping to activate our users very soon.
I'm not making money yet, it's a new business.
Can you give us a ballpark?
No.
Oh God, I never answer that. I'd never answer that question.
Not a lot.
Anywhere between sort of 30 to 60k.
About £100,000.
Well, my revenue for my business is 250k a year.
Company turnover, we're looking at 300 to 400k.
Under £100,000.
80,000.
My income is about 4,000 to 5,000 a month.
Probably about 15k this year.
It depends. Some years are different to the others.
And if you're not comfortable sharing, do you mind me asking why not?
Because I think it's very similar to how old you are. I try not to answer that either. It gives people will make their minds up immediately when there is so much else in play. And I am more than what I earn, I am more than what my company turns over, and I am more than my age.
Because I'm not even sure of that actual exact figure, to be fair.
It's different sharing perhaps finances with friends, family, business colleagues, sharing finances in like the wider world with just one camera and one man in this room and one light perhaps makes me a little bit nervous. So that's why I'm not kind of so comfortable sharing.
It's too early stages to give a number that really reflects the quality of my service, I think.
Well, I could have, but let's go outside the room, off the camera.
Do you think you're paid fairly for the work that you do?
Yes and no.
No, I would say no.
I do, yes, definitely.
There are some jobs which are regular clients who do give us regular work, but perhaps do not pay as much as they should be paying.
I think I'm paid really fairly for what I do. I'm gonna have to answer that without laughing, aren't I? Because I just think it's a lot of money, isn't it?
That's not the main motivation for me.
Yes, I would say so.
I said when I came on board with the charity that I would never take more than a certain percentage, and I've stuck to that.
The work I do, I get quite well paid.
The more I take out of the charity, the less we can deliver.
I think it is fair. I think I'm actually on the cheaper side.
I think I am paid fairly for the point at which I am in my journey. When I get a bit more of a successful business, I'll expect a bit more.
Why would you say you're on the cheaper side?
Compared with what's going on in my market, I think I am below the market rate. Because of my customer, because I wanted to more help smaller businesses. I want small businesses to be able to afford social media. So I kind of did a clever thing there in my business. So I am cheaper, but there is a reason why.
No. For my film production side, I feel like I'm being very flexible because I'm only, getting into it. I feel like I'm still trying things out and I don't really feel like I can charge people like a lot. As for the acting, I know my market value, so I can go a bit crazy there.
Oh, no.
We are. We can do a lot better.
Do you think you should be paid more?
Absolutely.
If you invest the time, you do get paid.
So you do think you're paid fairly?
Of course.
It's a good question. I tend to get to choose because I own the business.
Financially, no, but in other ways, yes.
No. I think so. I run my own company. It's a dream, it's a passion, so it's not about what I get paid.
100%, because I kind of negotiate my own rates.
Yes, definitely. Most of my work is on the weekends, and it's just bits of admin, marketing, things like that during the week, which you can do in a few hours. So I think it's fair for the hours I put in.
When I was first starting, I'd say yes to absolutely everything. And to be honest, I still do because I love my job. But when it's a job that I know that I'm advanced in a certain area, say presenting, I do know what value I can bring to the table. So that's where I up my rates.
I mean, I pay myself, so no.
I believe yes. So we support small business owners and we've got clients that are in the charity sector, CICs as well. So we do quite a lot of stuff for free and we're hoping that it'll get fairer and we've got clients that are earning a little bit more coming through our doors.
When you say you pay yourself, the clients that you get, do you think you charge them a fair price?
So I started really, really cheap. I went for 35 per hour, but then people took the piss. So now I've got it to a rate where it's agreeable. Once I raised it, people are a lot more respectful of my services.
No, they should pay me more.
It would be great to earn a lot more.
But we're going to get there though, don't worry.
I think I'm being paid really fairly for the work that I do because I really enjoy the work that I do and I'm really, really lucky to love what I do.
Yeah, I would say so. Absolutely. I would say for the wedding event stuff, it's especially in the Asian market, it's very well paid, yes.
Do I play fairly?
That's a great question, but no.
No, I think the government is paid fairly, not me.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. The answer is yeah.
I'm the boss. It's my business and I pay what I think is correct to myself.
Yes, I set my own prices.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm definitely paid fairly for the work that I do.
Oh, very fairly, yes.
No.
Yes, absolutely, why not?
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff you have to do that doesn't get accounted for financially.
Do you think people should be more open about money?
Yes. People in general or business owners?
People in general.
People in general.
I think so, to be honest. I mean, I understand not wanting to share everything.
Generally, yes. I think in Britain we're a little bit defensive about how much everybody earns, but I think that's a societal thing because people in Britain jump to judgments very quickly.
I don't think there's a need to. I mean, everyone's income is private, personal.
Talking about your money might motivate somebody, might start someone's journey, so yeah, why not?
I think it's a personal thing.
I think it's quite personal. I think I don't begrudge anybody for sharing or begrudge anybody for not wanting to.
People should be open. I think there's always that taboo, isn't there, where like, how much do you earn? Oh, I'm not going to tell anybody how much I earn. I don't care.
Oh, yes.
At the end of the day, I'm registered with a company's house, so if someone wants to go and see how much money I earn, they can go and look at my account.
I think most people don't value themselves enough.
I think I like the idea of employees talking to each other about salaries because the myth is that it's illegal to talk about how much you get paid, but that's kind of not true.
Most definitely.
Well, yes, why not?
We all love money, we all need money. So we should speak about it.
Yeah, 100%. They should understand money, what money actually is and what it actually does.
Yes, as it helps both senior entrepreneurs and the new ones coming through.
Yeah, I think so. I think it can become a bit stigmatized And especially, yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying there, but I'm just talking.
I don't think people need to be more open about money. I don't even usually like talking about it because I try to humble myself.
Money is one thing which people are not open about. They keep secret, they don't want to talk about it.
People talk, don't they? So
nowadays, people are judged by how much money you have, but not your character. Character doesn't count anymore.
That's a good question, and yes, I do actually. I think it's too taboo and shouldn't be.
Absolutely, I have transparent accounts.
Yeah, to a degree.
Absolutely, including myself actually.
I don't know how I can elaborate on that.
I think people should definitely be more open about money and get rid of the taboo about money.
Oh, no, I'm quite closed about money. I think it's quite a personal thing.
No, not necessarily. I think it's up to them.
Culturally, we don't talk about money, but people should be a bit more open about money.
I wouldn't like people to know my income.
Yes, I do actually. I think it's okay to talk about money.
Well, it depends. Depends the type of money you earn, but in general, I would say yes.
Yes, 100%.
Because I'm of the opinion that if you earn more, you are more likely to be able to help others.
We should be really open with each other because then it kind of leaves the guesswork out of it.
No. It's a very private thing.
I just think it's personal, really.
People will see you differently when they know your net worth. So better keep it a secret and let people judge you on who you are rather than your net worth as a background.
Sometimes when you talk about it, then the information does travel, and then by the time you hear it again, it completely has changed.
I think that's quite a confidential thing.
What's the secret? I don't really have a secret about money. I just think it's a resource. There's plenty of it. Just go for it.
Absolutely. I think there's one thing about business is that everyone is kind of taught to talk about your successes, and no one wants to be honest sometimes about the struggles that a business has.
We all want to make money. We all want to live well. Most of us want to have a comfortable, old age. We want to be taken care of when we're ill. But there's very little financial education out there for people to understand how money works.
Being a financial wellness company, that's exactly what we preach in terms of being open about how much people earn, because that's how we can get equal pay, especially speaking as a woman.
Yes, but also it can be quite tricky because when you open people to your finances, it opens you up to all sorts of scrutiny, especially from people that don't understand the business and understand the behind the scenes work that takes place.
I think being open about money helps everyone in the end, and we should be as open as possible, especially within companies and across different roles. It gives people an idea of where to aim for.
I think in general we should be more open about money, because I think sometimes if we learn from each other what we're all earning, how we're earning it, I think it's really, really helpful. I think it is kind of a bit of a taboo when it really shouldn't be a taboo. So I think, among friends, family, colleagues, other people who might be wanting to set up a business, I think it's really, really helpful sometimes to do a bit more sharing.
I think money is quite personal. I think it's good as it is, it's up to you. I don't think money is taboo, but if you don't want to talk about it, you shouldn't,
Yeah, I would say so, especially if you're self-employed, because it's good for other people to understand what they should be charging, because it is a bit of a grey area when you're like, how much should I charge for this? And you kind of just throw a number out and see where it lands, where it sticks. So I think they should 100%.
It's no one's business, and the minute you open up about how much money you earn, what you're doing with your money, people tend to get jealous, put their opinions in, and it's no one's business, so no.